ॐ गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। केनोपनिषद खंड 4 मंत्र 4। तस्यैष आदेशो यदेतद्विद्युतो व्यद्युतदा इति न्यमीमिषदा इत्यधिदैवतम्। From here onwards, the Shruti is enjoining an upasana. Upasana is an important sadhana. We have discussed Nishkama karma. Nishkama karma is a means to chitta shuddhi, to purify the mind. Likewise, upasana is also a sadhana which brings about chitta shuddhi. It purifies the mind. And more importantly, the purpose of upasana is chitta ekagrata. The mind becomes focused. The mind develops a special type of focus. It becomes capable of focusing on the Paramatma, the Brahman. Otherwise, the mind focuses on the external objects, on the world. But through Upasana, we train the mind to remain focused on the Paramatma. That is the role of Upasana in the pursuit of moksha. The Atmajnana works well only when a person has done adequate Upasana. Some acharyas classify the students of Vedanta into two groups, Kritopasti and Akritopasti. Kritopasti means one who has done adequate upasti. Upasti means upasana. He has done enough nishkama karma and he has done enough upasana. In that case, he can get the Atmajnana easily without much struggle. The Atmajnana stays in the mind and it shows its result also. But then there are Akritopastayaha, the people who have not done adequate nishkama karma and upasana. Then the Atmajnana does not take place easily. They have to work more, put more effort, and slowly they may get Atmajnana. Therefore, as a preparation for Atmajnana, in order to purify the mind and in order to train the mind to remain focused on Paramatma, the Shastra prescribes various types of upasanas. There are hundreds of upasanas prescribed in the Shastra. One cannot do all the upasanas. One has to choose a particular type of upasana and do it regularly with the commitment. That is how one becomes ready for Atmajnana. Shankaracharya describes the upasana as entertaining the similar thoughts sajatiya pratyaya pravaha, entertaining the similar thoughts on a theme prescribed by the Shastra. Shastrokta Alambanam. Upasana should have an Alambanam. Alambanam means a theme on which you focus your mind. And the Alambana is Saguna Brahma, any form of the Ishvara. Certain forms are given. It is the Alambana. And the Alambana is prescribed by the Shastra. On what form one should meditate, it is prescribed by the Shastra. And on that you meditate, you entertain similar thoughts. There should be a continuous flow of thoughts focused on the Alambana, the Saguna Brahma. Then it is called Upasanam. Upasana or Upasanam, both are there. It is there in feminine as well as neuter. Both mean same. If it is feminine, it will become Upasana. If it is neuter, it will become Upasanam. There is no difference in the meaning. Now, this Upanishad, Kenopanishad, also prescribes an Upasana. And for Upasana, the Shastra splits the Alambanam into two or three aspects. Sometimes two, sometimes three, sometimes four. The aspects are like Adhibhutam, Adhyatmam, Adhidaivatam, etc. We have to understand it properly. The whole universe is pervaded by Ishvara. The Ishvara is the cause of the universe. And being the cause, he pervades the universe. He is present in everything. Therefore, we can invoke the presence of Ishvara in any object in the world and meditate on him. Therefore, the same Ishvara is present in various locuses. When you meditate on him as present in the Devatas, then he becomes Adhidaivatam. Adhidaivatam. the Ishvara who is present in the Devatas, the Ishvara who is sustaining the Devatas, blessing the Devatas, giving power to the Devatas, is Adhidaivatam. And then Adhyatmam, the same Ishvara who is present in the Devatas, is present in us also, in our body, in our mind, in the individual. In the individual, his body and his mind, his senses. The same Ishvara is present. Then he is called Adhidaivatam. Sorry, Adhyatmam. Adhyatmam. So Adhidaivatam and Adhyatmam. In this Upanishad, only two aspects are given. In some other places, you will find even more. Adhibhutam, etc. And sometimes Adhilokam, Adhiyajnam, all those are introduced. But here only two are given. So first Adhidaivata Upasanam. The Adhidaivata aspect of the Upasanam. And then Adhyatma aspect of the Upasanam. Both together form one Upasana. It is a part. So the first part is Adhidaivatam. Let us read. Yeah, we have read. Tasya eshaha adeshaha. Tasya refers to Brahmanaha, Ishwarasya, of the Ishvara. Eshaha adeshaha. This is the adesha. Adesha means upadesha. And upasana is being taught, enjoined. And here the upasana is enjoined with an upama, with a comparison, a simile, an example. Through some examples, some qualities of the Brahman are told. Some qualities of the Saguna Brahma are told through examples. So first example is Vidyut example. Vidyut means lightning. Lightning example. Lightning upama. Yadetad vidyuto vyadyutat a iti. Yat etad vidyutah vyadyutat a. Vidyutah vyadyutat. The shine of the lightning. The shine of the lightning. A means Iva, like the shine of the lightning. like a flash of the lightning, implying the Ishvara has the Prakasha Dharma. He is effulgent. Effulgent implies he is Sarvajna. Ishvara is Sarvajna. He has all knowledge. He knows everything immediately. Whatever happens anywhere, Ishvara is aware of. Like lightning, with lightning speed, he knows everything without delay. If we have to know something, it has to come in newspaper or in Google. Somewhere it has to come. Only then we will know. And what we know is not what exactly is there. The version we get is different from what is exactly there. Therefore, we don't really know what is happening where. Only we think we know. We get a feeling that we know what is happening where. In reality, we are not aware of the ground reality. What is happening in Pakistan, what is happening in Afghanistan, we will not have the right picture. But Ishvara knows everything instantaneously. It is one dharma, one attribute of Ishvara, like lightning. Iti. So one should meditate on the Ishvara with this dharma, with this attribute, Prakasha Dharmi or Sarvajna Dharmi, and then it Nyamimishat a iti. It it means also. So after a there is iti and it. Itin Nyamimishada is there. It should be split as iti it Nyamimishat a iti. Nyamimishat. So it means also. In addition to this attribute, there is one more attribute. Nyamimishat. Nyamimishat means blinking of the eyes. A, a is iva, like blinking of the eyes. It is another attribute of Ishvara. The Ishvara does any work with the ease of blinking of the eyes. With the ease of blinking of the eyes. In Lalita Sahasranama, उन्मेष निमिषोत्पन्न विपन्न भुवनावली. With her blink of the eyes, she is able to create the universe. And also with another blink of the eyes, she is capable of resolving the universe. Anayasena srishtyaधिकारित्वम. Without any effort, the Ishvara is capable of doing Srishti, etc. He is capable of creating the whole universe with the ease of blinking his eyes. If the human beings have to construct a small building, small house, it takes 1 year, 2 years, etc. So much of struggle. They have to get the cement, bricks, then the labors don't come. People always complain, Swamiji, labors are not coming. But the Ishvara does not need any laborers. He is Abhinna Nimitta Upadanakara. He is the only cause of the universe. Without the help of any agent, without any assistance, he is able to create the universe, implying Sarva Shaktimatva. The Ishvara is Sarva Shaktiman. He is having all power. Sarvajna means he has all knowledge. Sarva Shaktiman means he has all power. So for Sarvajnatva, the example is lightning. Vidyuto Vyadyutat A. For Sarva Shaktimatva, the example is blinking of the eyelid. Yeah. Iti Adhidaivatam. This is the Adhidaivata Upasana. That is how one has to meditate on the Ishvara in the Devatas. In any Devata, in all the Devatas, the Devatas are the governing principles of the universe, the natural forces. They are governed by the Devatas, and all the Devatas are governed by the Ishvara. Only because of the Ishvara's power, the Devatas are working. And such Ishvara is Sarvajna and Sarvashaktiman. He knows everything, witnesses everything, and he is capable of doing anything without any difficulty. With this understanding, one has to meditate on the Ishvara in the Devatas. It is the Adhidaivata aspect of the Upasana. Now, let's go to the Adhyatma aspect. Mantra 5. Athadhyatmam यदेतद्गच्छतीव च मनः अनेन चैतदुपस्मरति अभीक्ष्णं संकल्पः. अथ अध्यात्मम. So after Adhidaivata Upasanam, one should do Adhyatma Upasanam. So in fact, these are various parts of the same Upasana. All these are discussed in certain texts. So how an Upasana has to be done? Are they two different Upasanas? Or do they collectively form one Upasana? All these are discussed when we analyze such contexts of the Vedas. So all these are various parts of the same Upasana. One is Adhidaivata part, another is Adhyatma part. So one has to meditate on the Adhidaivata as well as Adhyatma. Adhyatma means in one's own body. The Upasaka meditates on the same Ishvara as being present in his own body. Then it is Adhyatma. So Atmani, Atma here refers to the individual. The individual body, mind, etc. They are referred to as Atma in this context. So Atha Adhyatmam. So for Adhyatma, the Upadesha is given. Adhyatmam Adeshaha. The Adhyatma Upasana Upadesha. Yadetad Gacchati Vachamanaha. Etad Manaha. This mind, sorry, Manaha. Manaha Etad Gacchati Iva. The mind Gacchati Iva. Etad. Etad refers to Brahman. Etad Gacchati Iva. The mind as though goes to this Brahman. Wherever the mind goes, the mind may go anywhere. It may go to America, it may go to Delhi, it may go to Japan, it may go anywhere. That is the nature of the mind. So, when the mind goes anywhere, it does not go away from Brahman. In fact, the mind can never go anywhere outside Brahman. Because wherever the mind goes, Brahman is very much there. When the whole universe is Brahman, how can the mind go anywhere outside Brahman? Therefore, the Upasaka should meditate. My mind, wherever it goes, it is going only to Brahman. My mind is always in Brahman. So, Gacchati means at present it goes somewhere, meaning it perceives various objects through the senses. Even when we see an object in front of us, the mind is going there. According to the Vedantic epistemology, the Vedanta has a very advanced form of epistemology. Epistemology means the discipline of knowledge which studies how a knowledge takes place, what is the valid knowledge, what is the valid means of knowledge. All these are studied in epistemology. So we have a very advanced epistemology. So in Vedantic epistemology, they explain how we perceive an object outside. The mind goes out through the senses. No, through my eyes, the mind goes out. It protrudes out and it touches the object. It comes in touch with the object. That is how we perceive the object. We see this table, how the mind goes to the table and pervades the table. That means the mind has gone to the table. So even when it has gone to the table, in reality it has gone to Brahman. So Brahma gacchati iva, as though it goes to the Brahman only. And etat upasmarati abhikshnam. Abhikshnam etat upasmarati. The mind very much remembers Brahman only. Whatever we remember is nothing other than Brahman. You may remember anything, any past, anything of the past. That is nothing but Brahman. Because the past existed only in Brahman. There is no past other than Brahman. Likewise, Sankalpaha. Sankalpa means an imagination. What do we imagine? The future. Anything that you imagine in future is also Brahman. Because no future object can come to existence, can appear without Brahman. Therefore, the sadhaka, the upasaka meditates on his mind, about his mind. Anything that my mind thinks regarding the present, past, or future is nothing but Brahman. In all three times, my mind does not go away from Brahman. So, Gacchati Iva stands for present. Upasmarati stands for past. Sankalpaha stands for future. In past, present, and future, my mind is with the Brahman. Same can be extended to senses also. My senses are always with the Brahman because all that my senses perceive are essentially nothing but Brahman. Thus, he should meditate. It is the Adhyatma aspect of the Upasana. And now, in addition to these two aspects, the Shruti gives a name to Brahman, a name for Upasana. Even nowadays, we do the name Upasana, Namasmaranam. You chant a particular name of Ishvara and meditate. Namasmarana, like Ramanama, a particular name of Ishvara has its own efficacy, its own importance. Namasmarana is considered the most simple and most efficient way to relate to Ishvara. Many great men have glorified Namasmarana, like Tulasidas and Purandaradasa. All these people have sung about the Ramanama or any other Nama, any name of Bhagavan. So, name is a component used for Upasana, a medium used for Upasana. Now, the Shruti gives a name. Upanishad gives a name for Upasana. Let's read. Tadha tadvanannama tadvanamityupasitavyam saya etadevam veda abhihainagum sarvani bhutani samvanchanti tadha tadvanam nama tad the Brahman ha ha indicates prasiddhi. It is well known. It is well known as Tadvanam, well known in the Shastra as Tadvanam, Tadvanam Nama. Tadvanam is the name of Brahman. Tadvanam Nama, it is the name. Bhashyakara gives the meaning of Tadvanam. Tasya pranijatasya vanam Tadvanam. So, Tadvanam has the word Vanam. Generally, Vana means forest. But here, Bhashyakara says, Vanam means Vananiyam, Sambhajaniyam ityartha. There is a root in Sanskrit, Vana Sambhaktau. Vana means to adore, to serve, or to adore. Therefore, Vana means one who deserves adoration, one who deserves to be served. Tadvanam means tasya vanam. So, tad refers to all the beings. all the people in the world. The Brahman deserves adoration from all the beings in the world, from all the people in the world. Everyone should adore Brahman and everyone should serve Brahman because Brahman is the greatest, the ultimate truth, Ishvara. Therefore, Tadvanam is the name, and therefore Tadvanam iti upasitavyam. One should meditate on the Brahman with the name Tadvanam. With this name, one should meditate on Brahman. Thus, the description of the Upasana is completed. So, the Upasana consists of two aspects, Adhidaivatam and Adhyatmam. And in addition to these two, a Nama is given. A name is given to facilitate the Upasana. This is one type of Upasana. I am not asking you to do this Upasana because we have various types of Upasanas nowadays. Mostly nowadays, people do the Upasanas prescribed in the Purana or Agama, etc. The Upanishadic Upasanas are not in vogue nowadays. People are not doing the Upanishadic Upasanas as it is prescribed there. So one can do any simple type of Upasana like Rama Upasana, Shiva Upasana. So visualize the form of your Ishta Devata, Shiva, Krishna, Rama, Devi, any Ishta Devata, and meditate on the form. Meanwhile, chant the name, Namasmaranam. So, and also think of the Leela of Bhagavan, Rama Leela, Krishna Leela, Shiva Leela, Devi Leela. So that is the type of Upasana one can do nowadays. And such Upasana also is equally efficacious, equally effective. Such Upasana helps in cultivating Chitta Shuddhi and Chitta Ekagrata. The mind slowly becomes free from dependence on the world, slowly becomes free from the attachment to the world, and it starts cultivating a proximity to Ishvara, develops a relation with Ishvara, closeness to Ishvara. And when you feel the closeness to Ishvara, that means you are making progress. You are making progress in the pursuit of moksha. So, no, there is upasana phala. The phala of this upasana. Saya etadevam veda abhihainam sarvani bhutani samvanchanti. Saha yaha etad evam veda. Yaha, yaha sadhakaha. a sadhaka, an upasaka, etat evam veda, etat brahma, this Brahman, the Ishvara, evam veda, he meditates in this form, in this manner, as prescribed here. What is the phala? Of course, the mukhya phala is chitta shuddhi, chitta ekagrata. But then there is a gauna phala and avantara phala. See, many sadhanas have twofold benefits. One is the primary benefit, which is called mukhya phala. In addition to the mukhya phala, there is an avantara phala, a secondary benefit. Here, the Upanishad assumes that you already know the mukhya phala. The mukhya phala of the upasana you already know. But this particular upasana has a secondary benefit, an avantara phala. That is told here is a fringe benefit. You are not doing the upasana for this benefit, but you will get this also. It is told here. So it is like buy one, get one free. The free is a fringe benefit. When you feel that you are getting one thing free, you will be more interested in doing it. Likewise, the fringe benefit is told here. Sarvani bhutani enam abhisamvanchanti. Sarvani bhutani, all the beings, enam abhisamvanchanti, they will pray to him. They will seek him. They will like him. So people start liking him. He starts attracting people. He becomes attractive to people because of some reason. So he becomes popular. It is the fringe benefit. Thus, the Upasana Prakarana is completed. Now, there is the last and final portion of the Upanishad. The Shishya asked the Guru. Again, the conversation between Guru and the Shishya comes into the picture. The Shishya asked the Guru, please teach me Upanishad. It is like the Guru has already told the story of Ramayana. And then the Shishya asks, what is the relation between Rama and Sita? It looks like that. But it is not really so. Shankaracharya clarifies. So the Shishya asks, teach me Upanishad. So what it means and how the Guru answers, we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
Thank you, Swamiji.
Pranam.
Thank you, Swamiji. Pranam.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Right.
Om Swamiji.
Om
Om
Swamiji.
Swamiji.
Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.